Hey, welcome to Natalie's Network. I'm Natalie Cargile, and I'm excited to talk to you all today about the power of trademarking. Really, I want to say trademark, yo, but I'm not going to say that. But trademark your stuff. Trademarking is a powerful tool. It'll allow you to own your name, your brand, your logo, whatever it is that you want to have ownership of. It'll allow you to have that not only in your state, but across the nation, and you have it for 5 years. So if you're following me on Instagram or Facebook, social media, my handle is Natalie's Network. I wanted to not share that with anyone, and so therefore I went along with the process of trademarking, and I've really learned so much, and that's what I wanted to bring to you today. So I have two official trademarks with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. Okay, and I also have two companies. So well, I just love them both so much. So the Connect Network. Yeah, yes. Okay. Ooh, yes. The Connect Network. Right. So maybe you have seen a Connect Network somewhere in the world, right? Or in our country, rather. I have. And a lot of people have this Connect Network, but now they're going to be waiting for my cease and desist in the mail, right? Because it's coming, because now I've made a power move and now I own that across the nation, right? So that's the power, that's the purpose behind owning yourself through a trademark. The two that I own at this time, and I have a third one pending. Well, we'll start with Natalie's Network. Natalie's Network is a television show that's about to be possibly in a city near you, and across the nation. So it was very important that I have ownership of that, as that will be used in several different stations and cities, and I did not want to share that. In fact, I didn't want anyone else using it either. So that's the power of the trademark, and therefore the ability to allow you to send the cease and desist letters to people that are using your likeness, your name that you own. Natalie's Network. With the Connect Network, another trademark that is in the process of just being complete any day. I'm very excited for it. That is a membership-based business. We inspire, we influence, and we network with women in business and female entrepreneurs. And we are in the process of franchising. So we've already sold the Connect Network DC. There are several other cities that we're in negotiations with, but you cannot franchise without owning the name across the nation. So of course I had to trademark the Connect Network if I wanted to continue to grow and build this company into a franchise, as we are currently doing. So the Connect Network has several entities within it. There's the membership that I've just shared with you a little bit about that community. We also have the Connect Network Productions, because we film commercials and television shows, and we do several things in media, and that's the Connect Network Productions. And then we have the Connect Network TV, kind of like a Netflix, where we air all of our programming on our network, which is like Netflix.com. It's the connectonline.com, and all of our television programming is there. But of course, as we grow, and we're going to expand a little bit and do some fun things on YouTube, but I wanted to own the Connect Network TV. And so that's the second trademark that took a while to push through, but it was totally worth it. So I want to talk about the process and some fun first steps to get you started and owning yourself across the nation, right? So with Natalie's Network, I filed for ownership of this name on November 28th, 2018. I just received this in the mail last week. Okay, I had several ups and several downs, so I'm hoping that the information that I'm going to bring to you today will help you avoid some of the mishaps that I had to go through, because I did trademark these two companies without an attorney, and you can too. It took nearly 1 year for this trademark to be accepted and registered with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. This was registered officially October 29th, 2019. Natalie's Network, I own this. The classification, yes, most important, is Class 41. What's Natalie's Network? This doesn't protect the consulting and coaching that I do. This protects the name as an entertainment, right? Namely, a continuing entertainment show broadcast over television and internet. So I'm protected across the web and television for anyone using Natalie's Network. And as that's my brand, as I build this, I want to make sure I can own that with different handles: internet, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, et cetera, and et cetera. Class 41 for Natalie's Network. With the Connect Network TV, the Connect Network Television, this is registered as a Class 38 classification. And this is television broadcasting, okay? So a different classification, very similar. There are about 45 classifications that the United States Patent and Trademark Office offers. And before you get into trademarking your brand, make sure you're clear on your classifications. You can own numerous trademarks on several different classifications. And I always recommend that people look to whomever they admire. Me, I'm baby Oprah. And I used to always, that was the vision, right? Oprah, Oprah, Oprah. But you know what? I'm Natalie. Right? And as much as I love Oprah, I'm going to take what I love about her, what she has taught us, the journey and the trail that she has blazed, and I'm going to take some notes and follow her in her footsteps where I can, okay? Because she set forth the blueprint. So, how to get trademark. Step 1, LegalZoom.com. Yes, Robert Shapiro. He did good. Okay. So I want you to go to LegalZoom.com if you can. And I kind of want to walk you through really what a trademark is, why you want to use it, how to know if you qualify for the opportunity. Okay. So LegalZoom, super simple. We've all seen the commercials on LegalZoom. And, sometimes when you see things on TV, you're like, I'm going to go call somebody else because, we just think that things on TV aren't real. But this was extraordinary and it just made it very simple for me to move forward with the trademarking process. So what is a trademark? Let's talk about that first. A trademark typically protects names, words, slogans, symbols, all things that identify a business or brand. And you can think about Coca-Cola or Nike or the Nike swoosh as examples of trademarks. Okay. What are the benefits for registering a trademark? The federal registration provides several advantages, including giving you a legal presumption of ownership and exclusive rights to use the mark nationwide in connection to your brand or business, okay? In connection with your goods and services. So like I say, and I made a post about this as I mentioned, but if you are looking to stay in your lane, in your city, or in your state, LLC it. You're straight, you're protected, nobody in your state can use your name, right? Natalie's Network, it's an LLC. So in Texas, I'm good, and it's a big state. But all the Natalies, they can't use Natalie's Network because now I own that in Texas. Again, I want to take that a step farther as I have, several dreams and aspirations and projects that we're working on that are going to need me to own my name across the country. I had to go ahead with this next step and wanted to just for fun. Okay, so what can you trademark? You can trademark a name such as your company. You can trademark a line of products. You can trademark your logo or other symbols or designs used to create brand recognition. And you can also trademark a slogan or any other phrase used in connection with your brand. What can't you trademark? You cannot create a trademark a creative book, for an example. A film, a song, those cannot be trademarked. Those performances are going to go into the copyright protection location, right? Totally different deal. Also, you cannot trademark an invention, a mechanical device, a business method, or a process that is used as far as methodology. So that would all be protected by a utility patent, right? So you want to understand a trademark, a patent, and a copyright, all very important, okay? And I want to show you some numbers. So if you're going to start with a basic trademark filing, you can do that for $199 at LegalZoom. They'll file your trademark application. This is the application, okay, with the United States Patent and Trademark Office. And this is an opportunity to do a basic trademark search. You can see which trademarks are used, which classifications they're in, and that's a good kind of coach to help you along the way as you're looking at your mentor in that business that you want to be, to see what they have done on their steps along the way. They also have a best value package, which is $219. It includes everything from the basic package plus my favorite, the cease and desist letter. It's $14.95 as the value, but you get it in there. But it's just a template, so you can just keep them on deck, right? You tell your assistant, go send out 15 of these trademarks, cease and desist, please, to these people, right? That's a power move. I love doing that. I can't wait to just start sending those out. They're on the press. They're on the copy machine. All right, so that's how you'll get started. Now, You want to make sure you are clear on who owns the trademark, right? So for me, I have like 1,000 things going on. Natalie's Network is an LLC and it's trademarked. Now, I registered the trademark under Natalie Cargile, me, a United States individual, right? Okay, that's Natalie's Network. Natalie Cargile owns that, not Natalie's Network, the LLC, although I could have done that, but it really doesn't matter because I own all of it. Now, the Connect Network TV, this trademark is registered under the Connect Network LLC, a Texas limited liability company. Okay, so I just wanted to share that piece with you too, because I wanted all of that to be under the business, under the Connect Network, which is its own company, and all of the trademarks are owned by the company. And it just keeps everything aligned. It keeps your systems together. We're going to talk systems in the future, but just love that piece of the registration, and love being able to have the ability to separate it and break it into wherever I want to. All right. Own yourself. Break it into whatever you want to. All right. So now we're going to talk a little bit about the steps that you'll go through when you're doing this process. Let me find that here on my phone real quick. Now, here's the most important thing to know. Not all trademarks are approved for federal registration. And there are a lot of things that you can get kind of get confused about, okay? And we don't want to slow our process down. So that's one of the reasons why I'm sharing this with you today, so you can make sure you can avoid some of the stumbling blocks that I was faced with. It's going to ask you when you begin, are you using your trademark to sell products or services? They want to know if this trademark or name or brand or business, because like you see with Natalie's Network, like I put that under just Natalie. That's not under an LLC or a company. The Connect Network TV, I put that under my other business. So that's registered with the Connect Network, okay? But it's going to ask you if you are already using your brand. Are you using your name? And you really want to make sure that you are. When I registered for Natalie's Network, and filed this November 28th, I wasn't already coaching clients in an individual way, because I was moving out of this one business, focusing, and that's my Mary Kay, where I got my Mary Kay University, where I learned how to literally level up and coach hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of women. That's where I really learned everything. And Natalie's Network was something I was going to do. I had the Facebook, I had the Instagram, but I wasn't coaching and I wasn't working on my show and didn't have a season 1 or anything at this point. It was just a vision. And I did not consider myself already using this name. So when I applied as not currently selling products and goods and not currently using the name, which was untrue, because I wasn't using it in a big way, but I was talking about it. I had it on the internet, and did you know those are real places? And so for me, I had to file several statement of use forms, several amendments, just showing an allegation of use that I'm currently using these things. So a lot of things that I've learned did take a year for this to push through, but I'm happy about that, because now I have people all the time trying to pay me to help them trademark, and I'm not even an attorney. But that goes back to getting your education, because you never know what can turn into an income producing activity. And so now, through all of my year of learning about trademarking, now that could be a source of income if I have time, right? So that's important. Just want to share that with you. So make sure you can prove or be sure that you are currently using your trademark to be, because it'll make it much easier down the road when they're like, well, why are you trying to trademark this? You've never even used it. So make sure that you're using your services and goods in a public way. And if you have product that you're looking to sell, well, go sell like 5 of them. If it's a lip gloss, go sell 3. Go tell your mom to buy somebody, just sell it. So you have officially had some sales. And then it's going to ask you about the number of classes you would like to apply in, right? So let's talk a little bit about the classification opportunities and the process, okay? Which classification fits the mark you are registering for. So for me, I have marks 38 and 41. 41 is on Natalie's Network. Entertainment, namely a continuing entertainment show broadcast over television and internet, okay? The Connect Network TV is classification 38, television broadcasting. And I want to talk about classifications for a minute, because if you classify your trademark under one classification, but it's not like officially the extent of where you'll be using this name or this brand, you will have to classify and pay for a trademark in every single classification. I think my trademarks both probably came close to about $800 at the end of the day. It might have been like 650, 675, 700, 800, I don't remember, but it wasn't 199 or 250. That's the starting place. Okay, you will grow with those numbers. But to share some of these classifications, and it may take time to research to see exactly what classification best fits for you, because you may need to be classified in several different areas. So for an example, if you are into paints and you want to trademark your paint, you're going to be in classification 2. If you are creating hand tools, you're in classification 8. If it's a vehicle, 12. If it's paper goods, 16. If it's clothing, you want to do merch, right? You are classification 25. But could you be 24? Do you have textiles too that are important that you'd like to brand as well? So you just really have to understand your classifications. If you're in food and services, you're 43. And again, there are 45 different classifications to choose from when you are focusing and diving into trademarking your stuff. Okay, so that's important. The next thing you want to be clear on is the date that you started using your trademark, your brand, your name. So on November 28th of Natalie's Network, I don't know if I had my LLC at that time. I probably didn't. That's why I registered myself as an individual. But with the Connect Network TV, that became a company on October 22nd. I remember that day vividly. And I filed on December 27th for the trademark for the Connect Network TV and probably the Connect Network, which is almost finished. Why do I say that? Because although I wasn't using this company name in a big way, I was still using it. It was still a real thing. So that will save you time down the road as you're looking at amendments and other information that the Trademark and Patent Office is going to ask you. So 2 tips. Use the name now. Even if it's a vision, like say you're like, oh, I'm about to start making crayons, and they're going to be some really fabulous crayons, and I'm going to trademark it because I'm going to name the crayons like Crayons Are Us, and it's going to be amazing. So just make sure you're talking about Crayons Are Us, write it down, share it with people, maybe sell 1 or 2, and that is all you need to do to be able to move forward with your trademark. And they're going to ask you to tell you about the owner, okay? So know if you want to have your business just under your name, or if you want it done in a big way, under your company name. Much more to come on trademarking. So follow me on Natalie's Network, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. And follow me as we continue to share more about living on purpose. 365 days on purpose. More of that coming at you. And to share with you about 365 on purpose, that is really a movement. I'm excited because coming at the top of the year, my sissy and I are really going to drive home this 365 on purpose. And for the last 6 months, that's really what I have been doing, finding a way to make sure every day I'm doing at least one thing on purpose. And right now it's focusing on bossing up, leveling up my money, leveling up my staff, my business, my vision, my victories, leveling up in every way. Now, your 365 on purpose might be different than my 365 on purpose. You might need to focus more on your relationship, on your children, on your house, on cleaning, on your weight, like whatever it is. And if you really focus in on that for 365 days on purpose, where will you be in 1 year? I will tell you from my experience in this last 6 months, and that's when I came up with this 365 on purpose. I'm like, for 365 days on purpose, I'm going in. I'm going hard every day. And if it's just, a day will not go by where one thing is not done on purpose for whatever the topic may be. So I challenge you to get prepared to think about what that is. What do you want to do on purpose every day? No excuses, no negotiations. What is it? And if you do it, what will you get from that? Okay. And that's just the bottom line. So for me, got big dreams, got big goals, and if you do too, come with us because we're living 365 on purpose. This will launch in January. Start getting your thoughts together, your ideas together, get your teams together, get their thought process right. What do they need to focus on for 365 days on purpose? You can't answer that. Only they can. But that goes back to leadership and mentoring. And that's a lot of what I do. So I hope you are excited about the new year. I hope you have a vision for the new year. I hope you know what you want in this new year. And I hope you know what you would like to improve about yourself this new year, 2020 vision. Follow me on Natalie's Network and follow us on the Connect at the connectnetwork.llc. Much more to come. Thanks for tuning in to Natalie's Network, and my baby girl is gonna take you away. We'll see you next time.
Mama.
Yeah.
This is the sign for go. And say rolling.
Okay. All right. Get it, boo. In 3, 2, 1. Action. Rolling. Here, girl, you got lipstick. Okay, let me get you right, boo. Let me get you right. Okay, all right, work. All right, go.
Hi, my name is Mila. I am just starting a show, and I never ever did a show before. Today is my very first day starting it.
Ow! Hold on, baby. Let me get out. What is all of this? You got lipstick, crackers, food, and all types of stuff.
That's not.
Okay, pizza. I don't know. Okay, ready, go. Get it, boo.
Remember, I just said
Honey,
it.
your cheek is all red. Is this blush? Did you? Okay. Get it. All right, Ween. Okay, go.
Hi, my name is Mina.
Rolling.
I like singing and dancing. If you want, I'll sing you a song right now. Come on.
All right.
This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine. This little light of mine, I'm gonna let it shine.
Yes, yes. Sing.
This little light of mine,
Yes, Lord.
I'm gonna
Let me mic you up.
shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Mama's baby. One more time.
Everywhere I go,
That's right.
I'm gonna let it shine. Everywhere I go,
That's right. Sing.
I'm gonna let it shine.
Mama's baby. Sing.
Everywhere I go,
That's right.
I'm gonna let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine. Let it shine.
Yes, that is Mama's baby.
I'll sing you another one, and this one is about God.
Amen.
And if you don't know, He actually made us on this earth.
Girl.
God made birds. God made bees. God made monkeys and the trees and the great big whales, the little bitty fleas. God made you and God made me. God made birds, God made bees, God made monkeys and the trees and the great big whales, the little bitty fleas. God made you and God made me.
That is Mama's baby. All right. Tell the people thanks for watching. And they can tune in next week because we're bringing the heat. We're bringing the fire. We're living 365 days on purpose. Tell them. Okay. So we say thank you.
Thank you for watching our episode. See you later. Bye.